Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello sir, hoping all of us can be in good healthy and good condition. I am Triana Hajri Yisra from English Education Department of 40 at Islamic State University of Sultan Syarif Qasim Riau. In this video, I would like to present material about the importance of language from an Islamic perspective to fulfill my assignment of language instruction, Islamic perspective, guide by Mr. Siswandi, SPDI, MPD. So without any further ado, let's get started to the video. So talk about the importance of language from an Islamic perspective. I have ever found a hadith that explain the virtues of learning a language. So the hadith say, whoever learns a language from a nation, he will be safe from their deception. So from this hadith, we can conclude that the most important thing is learning. However you learn, whatever you learn, learning is intended from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Why? Because in a sense, all knowledge comes from Allah. In another hadith, explain the virtues of people who seek knowledge. The hadith say, indeed angels spread their wings for those seeking knowledge. They like what they do. The implication is whatever language you learn, whatever language we learn is based on the intention of seeking knowledge. So from an Islamic perspective, it seems like when still in Rasulullah era, that many companions studied a foreign language. It tells one of the companions of the Prophet Zaid ibn Sabit, who is known to be intelligent, sharp, sensitive, and have a strong memory. At the time, many letters come from Rasulullah SAW, but Rasulullah didn't want to everyone to be able to read the letter. So Rasulullah ordered Zaid to learn the language with Allah's permission and grace, so that Zaid's heart and mind, he managed to master the language in 17 nights. Indeed, it was all intent because Allah, just because Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. However, we as a Muslim, it is important to us to learn so many languages because from the first hadith that I explained, whoever learns the language of a nation, he will be safe from their deception. So it's very important to us to learn the languages, like maybe from one example, Arabic. If we can using Arabic, yes, you know that Arabic is Quran language. So if we can using Arabic, we can more understand about the meaning of the Quran, right? So from all my explanation before, so we can conclude that don't be afraid to learn many languages, because essentially all knowledge comes from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and it is intent because of Allah. It is intent just because of Allah graceful. After all, we don't know that one day we will benefit from learning that language. Maybe one day we can teach the others to learn the language that we can. Alright, I think that's all my explanation about the importance of language from an Islamic perspective. I hope that my explanation will help us to more understand about the material. Pardon me for all my mistakes. Thank you so much to watch the video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.